Hello Nigerians, I'm Rugaya Mohammed Kwagana with the program Bago Alheri Media Network. On the program, The Voice of Nigerians. Today with me, I have...
My name is Adamu Idris Manarakis. I work with Prestige FM Radio. I teach. I'm a Nupe language teacher. I teach with Niger State College of Education. I have a center where we teach Nupe language weekly, which is ILEG.
As a Nigerite, sir, you have been a strong supporter of former Governor Umar Muhammad Bago right from 2022, before he was elected. Yet, we have never witnessed you receiving any award or appointment from Excellency, but still, you have been defending him whenever people intend to attack him unnecessarily. Why do you so much love Bago? And why do you believe in him, sir?
So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigerite, good day to you all, especially the viewers that are viewing us now. I am so passionate about Governor Umaru Bago, not because of anything, but because it's just like a building that you contributed to build. After building the building, you will now collapse part of the building. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. I will not say categorically that I'm part of the success of Umaru Bago, 50 or 100%, but I have a share part of the contribution of the people that brought Umaru Bago on board. So when you brought somebody on board and you contributed part of the people that brought the person on board, do you have to go back and start stabbing the person again? You don't have to do that. Umaru Bago, I've witnessed him and his activities even before 2022 that we finally met with him. Is somebody that is so passionate about community, society, our people, the people he governed, even when he was doing as of House of Representative, a member. He is so passionate about the Chanchaga I was born in. I was born in Chanchaga, born and brought up in Chanchaga here. So seeing all this as a youth, I feel or felt Umaru Bago should be encouraged and should be supported to be part of the people that will be great men of this country. Yeah. That's why I say, Kai, it's necessary to give my support to somebody that will deliver us, whether I get something from him or not. I have not received anything from Umaru Bago, like you said, since he came on board, this after 2 years, but I don't bother. The reason why I should not bother is because I love him so much, and what he is doing now is exactly what I keep telling people, that you don't vote people or elect people to power just for the peanut or something they will give you. You vote them to power so that there will be that prayer you will be saying every day, may God accept our prayer to have a good leader. And once God have accepted your prayer, do you have to go about again telling people that because he didn't give you an appointment, that's why you're not supporting him again? I don't think it's necessary. Supporting Umaru Bago until my last breath, by God's grace. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Opposition have been criticizing Bago these days as 2027 comes closer. Do you foresee any tough challenge from them in 2027 gubernatorial election against Bago?
I am not a politician. I am an activist, a teacher in that matter. I teach Nupe language, and that's what I am known doing. But in the case of Governor Umaru Bago, I came in to be a supporter, not as a politician. You should know that clear. Anybody criticizing Umaru Bago now, I wouldn't say that don't do that, or you criticizing Umaru Bago is wrong. It's not. You have the right to criticize governor, you have the right to criticize president, anybody that is elected to political office. But as you do that, you should have the fear of God Almighty. As you do that, you should know that what I am saying, I say it with fairness, justice, and accountability. Because anything you say, you will be accountable for it in the day of Kiyama. Yeah. Now, for those people that are criticizing Umaru Bago now, yes, they should. Why not? They should. But if you are doing that, you do it rightly. What are you complaining of? What are you criticizing? What are you saying? which are the areas you feel are not well, that you want the government to come in or put it well. That's a good criticism. But we call it objective criticism. But you criticize a government that even you yourself, you don't know the reason why you are criticizing. If you ask somebody who will tell you that this day, I don't want to go that now, maybe you have a question related to that. Otherwise, so many people that are criticizing Bago now against 2027, I will tell you they are wasting their time. You know why they are wasting their time? From the inception of Niger State, since 1999 close year, let's use 1999, no governor, I repeat, no governor has done the best we are seeing today. If the governors has done that, the people complaining now that Umaru Bago is doing this, is doing that, governor of Zamfara, relating Umaru Bago with governor of Zamfara and Katsina State. Katsina State governor came to meet roads in Katsina. Zamfara State governor came to meet roads in Zamfara. The only thing the governor is doing now is just little touches. If not of banditry that are bedeviling them in Zamfara now, he has nothing to do on power. You only be there collecting the money, giving workers they are working, and he has nothing to do because the past governors have done that for him. So if he come on board today and say that I didn't borrow any money, yes, why should you borrow money when the work you will do with the money is already there on ground? But take a look at Niger State. Do we have them on ground? Do we have all these things? Are they there? Where are they? If they are there, let somebody tell us that, okay, before the emergence of Umaru Bago, we have all these things he is doing now. Then we will now say that, okay, Umaru Bago, you are wasting our time. Why are you doing this thing when we have them? Where are they? Are they there? They are not there. And that's why we have to encourage this guy to tell him do well. We will just tell him do well. Continue to do well. I was coming back in Suwoyi when I went to teach. I took somebody lift from the gate of Niger State College of Education. I don't know the woman. She doesn't know me. She has a child. She's breastfeeding her child. They were discussing at the back of my car. I was driving. I didn't even notice they were saying something related to governance. Then one of them now, when we got to, what is it called? The teaching hospital that Governor Umaru Bago is constructing now, former Shiro Hotel, the woman breastfeeding now say, oh God, we thank you. Our colleague now said, Bago is wasting our money. He's just going about borrowing money. And we have nothing to do with all this money. This woman breastfeeding now say that, ma, if Bago like, he should add more money and borrow again. If he like, he should add more trillions. We will accept it in Niger State. Do you know why? Because these things are on ground. Somebody took your billions, about 200 billions. Where are they? I don't want to mention name. I don't want to start saying that this person, or that person. Yes. But somebody took your money, about 200 billion. Where are the works? Where are they? Most of these works, they even promise us to do it. It's Umaru Bago that is doing it now.
Thank you for that, sir. How do you rate the road and other construction projects in Niger State in terms of fast rates and quality?
Barry may so rest in peace. He said the people named you Bago slow. You understand? It is better you go slow than to go fast and collapse. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. The roads we are seeing now in Niger State, whether they are slow or fast, we appreciate God Almighty for bringing Umaru Bago on board as governor of Niger State. Do you know why? I was born and brought up in Manarakis 8 years ago. Since I was born, I have not witnessed a single flyover in Niger State that is functional. When this guy came on board, right about now, we have about 6 flyovers that are almost completion. Please, what will you tell this person if this thing's complete? Nasarawa State, that is our younger brother. Nasarawa State was just created 1997. Niger State was created 1976. Look at the wide range. But Nasarawa State is having about 6 flyovers now. On the pass, we don't have any in Nasarawa, in Niger State here. So, Bago constructing flyovers is good. I traveled to 26 states in Nigeria. Most of these states have underpasses, flyovers, and so many things like that. Good roads. I went to Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom was the first place in the whole of Nigeria, apart from Abuja, that had flyovers. I went to Akwa Ibom and see if I will not come back to Niger State again. I went to ordinary Jos here, as if I will not come back to Niger State again. Bago studied in Jos. He schooled in Jos. He lived in Jos. His parents were once in Jos. He knew how Jos transformed from what it was before to what it is now. That's why he is bringing the idea to Niger State to develop the state that is almost dying. Niger State is almost dying. If I want to go to Bida during yesterday's government, there was a time Bida took us 8 hours. We are still on Mina to Bida road. Mina to Bida road that is ordinary at 4 kilometers, less than 2 hours. Took us 8 hours. With the coming of Umaru Bago now, the road is almost at completion now. Because I am very much sure that from Mina now to Kateregi is only something small for completion. So for God's sake, for good noble sake, okay, let's even leave that one aside. Let even when you are going to COE, if you just enter Mina, we are coming back from Jos. Somebody was going to be there, is a Igbo person, say, Kai! Niger State have gotten it for the first time. This Umaru Bago, I've been seeing him on television. I thought it was just exaggeration, not knowing that all these things are on ground. Ordinary flyover you saw at Mina City Gate. If you go to Mina City Gate now, you will see the range of what is it called, rail, that they are about to do that now. I don't know where they are taking it to. They want to do rail too. For God's sake, where will he get all this money if you don't borrow money? Will he use his pocket money to do all these things? You have to borrow. If you don't borrow, how will you ascertain all these things? It's not possible for you. It is true borrowing. When you borrow, you create ways you get this money. Maybe you create targets, like Minatubida Road, you put target there. All these big vans and vehicles that are passing or flying through the road, you tax them to pay. When you go to Nasarawa State, you pay. Before you get there, you don't even pay cash. You pay through ATM. Just slot in your ATM, pay to the government account. Direct, nobody pay through hand. So, Minatubida Road now, if the road completed, you get money from there. Apart from it, so many things like that. What you don't have in your state is until you go to another state, you have it now in your state. You should appreciate God.
Yes, sir. How do you rate the effort of Niger State government concerning the 2025 Hajj pilgrimage that was just concluded? It says, will I say it is first, not first in history, but for the previous administration, yes, the Hajj.
The government took about 1 billion naira.
Yes,
and took about 300 plus people to Hajj. That's fine. Let me hold you there.
Okay.
You see, I worked with NACOM for 6 months. NACOM was paying me. I thought NACOM was going to take me for Hajj. Allah didn't destined. I wasn't destined to be there, and that's why I wasn't there. So, according to NACOM, the things given to me for translation, all the governors of each states of Nigeria, you will have to pay for the people intending for pilgrimage before the time. So Umaru Bago, because of his intention for the airport, the new airport, he now went for more because he feel more people will come to go for Hajj this year. So he paid the money according to the instruction of NACOM. Then after paying the money, few people applied. You understand? Few Nigerites applied. Then we had about, we were giving about 3,000 plus. Then we had about 700 seats remaining. Nobody collected. Umaru Bago now went round and discussed with his colleagues, 313, SMA, other people. Please come and help the state. Take people to Hajj so that this number will reduce. It is the intervention of these people now that reduced the number to 360. Now, nobody wants to buy again. Nobody wants to take anybody for Hajj again. Okay. So, do you mean after paying all this huge amount of money, the money should just waste like that without utilizing it? Since nobody is coming to apply for it again, the governor now feels, okay, what we will do, let's distribute it. We have paid for it and the money is not coming back again. Whether you take people for Hajj or not, the money will not come back to you again. So the best thing, let's take people. That was what he did. And he now started looking at people that deserve it, that what it that God called, because it's a matter of calling. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wishes that you go for Hajj, nobody will stop it. You will go. He now started calling people about, okay, come and go. Here is a seat for you. It wasn't something that he intended. Okay, do you know that federal government is even giving slots? Federal government is giving slots. According to that news, 16,000 was paid apart that will be given to officials. Okay. Apart from that of government from each state, because about 52,000 plus was applied from Saudi Arabia that will go for Hajj 2025. Right. Then this state, it was splitted to various states in Nigeria. This state took theirs. Niger state took about 4,000 slots. Then now, since people didn't come for it, can you let it go like that without using it? That was the reason. Let as a human, let's always be careful the way we conclude. Let's always be careful the way we judge. We are judgmental. We don't source for information. We only go on air and give news. Before you broadcast information, make sure you have information in that regards. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Any comment on this new
manager?
Yes, on this Hajj, because people have not been going to Hajj through Niger State. They have to be transported to Abuja before airlifting to.
Yeah.
Yes, with this coming of this new, what do you have to your commendation?
I think in that area alone, we'll say kudos to Bago. I remember last 2 years or thereabouts, I was coming back from Nasarawa State through my car. When I was coming by, I saw NSTA, right? NSTA from Abuja transporting pilgrims back to Mina. Then some of the vehicles even spoiled at Izom. I now met them because it was night, around 8 o'clock night. I said, Ikon Allah. We have airport in Mina and we cannot airlift it from Mina until when Nigerians are taken to Abuja. Look at the risk, for God's sake. What if something happened along the way? Then we're successful. The coming of Bago, he brought this thing back to our doorstep. That alone, it's enough to say that thank you so much. We are very grateful to you. And I want to recall Nigerians and I want to remind Nigerians, our complaint, our negative thoughts, our bad prayers will not do anything except destroying ourselves. When you pray that Bago should be destroyed, you don't know you are destroying yourself technically. And I've been reminding people, you don't wait for government to be everything for you. Government cannot be everywhere for you. Take example, the primary school I finished here, Lima Model Primary School. I told them on radio where I work that we, the commoners, the community people, we can contribute just 1,000 naira. Bakungu, we are more than 20,000 in Bakungu, but I assume we are just 10,000 in Bakungu. 1,000 naira, 10,000 people, that is 10 million. When you have 10 million and you want to apply it to Lima Model Primary School, even the fences that are on ground now will not be on ground. They will stand. Do you know why? Because there is money to do this thing. Apart from that, again, the classrooms that are not in right shape, you put them in right shape. Who have this? Are you waiting for government? Is it government that will do this for you? You have done it for yourself. I was going to Jos. Immediately we cut after Zere, is it Zere, what is that place called? Jere Junction, and also a very big upstairs school. Say, Kaduna Erufai tried to. A military man was seated. He said, which Erufai, which state government? It was done by the community people. I say, upstairs. He said, yes, just 20 million naira. Now, ordinary just pull out what is it called? A zinc. You are waiting for governors to come and repair the zinc for you. Aina, where? Yeah. Ordinary zinc, one zinc that you just take less than 10,000 naira to refix. You are waiting for government to come and do that for you. Can you see our mental issue? Can you see how we are dragging ourselves backward? Now, community people will invite a musician for 500,000 naira just to come and sing one night, just one night. And in that same community, there is dilapidated school there, primary school of 3 blocks. They cannot use their 100,000 naira to fix that community school, but they can give a musician 500,000 naira just for a night. Where is our conscience, for God's sake? Where is our thinking faculty? Where is our brain? When we think rightly, you don't even need government. It is government that will come and beg you, please allow us to do this now. You have been doing good work, allow us to do the remaining ones. We have primary health care in our community. We can contribute money, fix the primary health care. We can contribute 5 million. Anything we can do with that 5 million, we'll do that at that particular time. It's not everybody that will go there. We have private hospitals. Many people go to private hospitals. But those that are less privileged will go to government hospital. You are assisting community, you are assisting yourself.
Yes,
but
sir.
on this again, we are still waiting for government to do it for us.
Okay, sir. For me not to cut you, because if we are going to discuss on this, it will take the whole day. I know you
Umaru
have
Bago is
so
a
many
subject
things
on its own.
Yes.
If you
yes.
discuss Umaru Bago, you have serious topic to discuss. That's
Yes.
why. You don't discuss somebody you see nothing with. You cannot discuss an empty carton. Is it possible?
No.
But we don't have empty governor. We have governor with a brain. Governor that loves his masses. Governor that loves Nigerites. And that's why he has been doing the work. And wallahi, I vow, I will continue to support Umaru Bago, not even governor, until he becomes president of the Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, sir. To cut the long story, because you have said enough.
Thank you.
Enough have been said. Yes,
Thank
sir. The last but not the least, sir, as a Nupe professor, Nupe language professor and promoter of Kinupe,
No.
and Bago is a Nupe man.
Yeah.
Has Bago done enough for Bida and Kinupe entirely? The last but not the least, sir.
Bida Ring Road is enough.
Okay.
Development of Bida will expand to that ring road. That ring road alone, if it is only ring road that will do for us for that 4 years alone, is enough. And that's not just enough. If you go to Government Technical College, Yagibida, there is a construction ongoing there now. One of senators took that road. He wanted to do it. He was unable to do it. But go took the road now, double lane, smooth road. If you are passing through there, you pass and close your eyes driving. He is doing it now. That's true. Apart from that again, he has been doing well, but we came from Bida and he didn't neglect Bida. Even Etunupe has been saying, we thank God for having Umaru Bago. Then who else? Ring road alone. Do you know how painful we are from Mina to Bida road alone? Mina to Bida road is carrying about 6 or 7 local governments. Umaru Bago is constructing the road, and that construction is not ordinary construction. A solid construction that will last for about 100 years span, 100 years lifespan. That is what he is doing there. And hardly you will move for a kilometer without seeing drainages. And it is these drainages that is making the road slow. Otherwise, by now, he has almost completed everything. And he promised, in his intention, he said by God's grace, he is going to build a university in Bida. Apart from that again, he is going to take airport to Bida. Apart from that again, government house, a mini government house to Bida, Suleja and Kontagora. Haba.
Okay.
Haba. What do you want?
Yes, sir.
For God's sake, what do we want as Nigerite? What do we want?
Last.
We have been praying for good, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have brought somebody that will do this for us. Instead of we to go and sit down, pray for him, encourage him to succeed, we are complaining. Why? Why Nigerite? Why?
Lastly, sir, your call to Nigerites. Your call to Nigerites.
Thank you. I am calling on especially youths. Should know that this is our time. This is the best time we have to encourage ourselves and to be good people we are praying to be in Niger State. My call to all of us is, please, despite that governance is for the people and for people and for people, let's strive on our own to have something that we can do for ourselves. We shouldn't be sleeping elsewhere and be waiting that everything must be done for us by government. It's not polite enough. Is that clear? Then, apart from that again, I am appealing to youths. Please, hard drug is not good for us. They should distance themselves from that. Umaru Bago strive hard. He went to school. He has 4th degree, 2nd degree, and that's why he became governor of Niger State today. It is only the person that goes to school enjoying what life is telling about. Thank you.
Here we come to the end of our discussion program with Professor Idris Adamu Manarakis. See you next time.